met banging strats and gewunderschlagen banging Nicky, no! And 2 coffees and some after-eights, please. Hello, darlings. That was my impression of Norman Tebbit. What do you mean it wasn't very good? Nobody's got a good impression of Norman Tebbit. I blame his father, you know. Years of jumping on his bike without a saddle. It upped his majority, I can tell you, but it did wreck his marginals. Moving right along now. This is the alternative Ken you're watching now. What do you mean you didn't like the other one either? It's time for show 2. Would anyone in the audience like to show 2? God, there's a woman over there showing 3. Get out! This isn't a circus. This is a big budget, prestigious BBC show. It's been entered for Crufts. This next sketch will probably win Best in Show. I did it! Howdy, neighbors. Alvin Redneck here. You know, we've been having a plague of hot dang moles lately. Them critters is everywhere, throwing up their hills all over the place. We tried everything, but to no avail. Then old Zeke says, hey, I'll finish them moles for you, and I'll really make them suffer as well after what they've done to you. So he goes away, and I see him the next day. I says, hey, Zeke, you seen to the moles? Sure have, he said, and they died a horrible death. What did you do with them, I said. Why, he says, I buried them alive. Morning, Zeke.
Can I see the soup trolley?
Well, it depends how good's your eyesight.
Have a look at it.
Certainly. Well, there she is.
Do you have any gâteau?
Oh, sure. We have a strawberry gâteau, lemon and lime gâteau. We have a cheese and onion gâteau. We have a steak and kidney gâteau. And we have this one. Oh! Gâteau surprise. Then we have this one. Gâteau blaster.
You need a sort of cake, rattle and roll.
Hey, let's see what's going on the other side. Hello, Gemini. Oh, may I call you Jen? Jupiter is moving into your sign this week, which is slightly better than having a squatter move into your bathroom. But you are likely to fall prey to careless accidents, darling. The signs are that you will soon staple your upper lip to the mantelpiece while trying to rescue the ferret from the toaster. Affairs of the heart will be to the fore this week, as well as affairs of the liver, the kidneys, and the inner thigh. So don't forget.
Up there, Mr. Bach?
It was a birthday present from Liszt. He must have been Liszt when he bought it.
There's a prince outside to see you, Mr. Bach.
Not now, I'm composing.
You look as though you're decomposing.
Look, chick, I do the jokes, you stick to the pumpernickel. And that's another thing. You haven't pumped my nickel this morning.
Hey, baby, what's going down?
This is the prince I was telling you about.
You? A prince?
Yeah, I'm the prince, brother. Leroy Prince, your highness.
I'm not your highness.
But that's your name. Johannes.
My name is Johann.
Johann?
Mm-hmm.
Then give me your hand, Johann.
Craziness, kid. What do you want?
Well, I was kind of hoping that, you would write my next single.
Single schmingle. What do you think I am, chopped liver? I am Johann Sebastian Bach. Ding, concertos, toccatas, and double glazing while you wait.
Yeah, well, I've been everywhere, man. I've been to Beethoven.
Beethoven? He's deaf, you nit. I shared a bunk with him at the Bubonic 8 concert all night long and sang, roll over, Beethoven. Didn't hear a word I said.
I went to see Haydn. and his Indian servant. You know, the one they call hide and seek. Hide and seek.
Get that joke out of the studio immediately. I do the jokes around here. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Symphony.
Symphony who?
Symphony at the time. You'll have to go and sell the material, darling. Who do you think I am? Andrew Lloyd Webber?
But you're my main man, Johan. Johan, you're my main man. You gotta help me. They're calling me the one-hit wonder.
Wonder? Stevie? Now him I like. He just called to say he loved me. He just called to say how much he cared. He just called to say he loved me. And he loved me.
I got a big show coming up at the Vatican. Top of the Popes. Yeah. I want something that's gonna make the whole world shout, Hallelujah!
Hallelujah, you want? Why not go see Handel? He'll give you hallelujahs till they're coming out of your ass, but this is the truth.
Look, man, you just hit the note, and I'll show you what I got in mind.
Okie dokie, Pooh.
That's it. Johann Sebastian Bach. JSB, the crank who likes to say yes.
Oh, no. I can't cut it anymore.
Oh, come on, man. You can do it. Hey, I got a split. I'm the best man at the Marriage of Figaro. Everyone's gonna be there. Mozart, the whole damn Wolfgang. But don't worry, I'll still come knocking on your door. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Cantata.
Cantata who?
Cantata ever take the place of goodbye? JSB. Hey, have a cigar.
I did it! So let's celebrate, 'cause I'm feeling great. I'm the guy who found the lost chord.
I'll never forget the day this huge fat man came into my showroom and asked if he could try on a coffin. I said I didn't think I had anything in his size, but he insisted on climbing into a casket which was much too small. He squeezed and squeezed and squeezed, and just when he got himself in, he snuffed it. Just like that. He, as we say in our game, flaked out. And kaput. Cashed in his chips, popped his clogs, threw in the towel, hung up his teeth, crossed the sticks, sold the farm, shuffled off this mortal coil, went to meet the great undertaker in the sky. You'll never guess what they said he died of. A nasty fit of coughing. Looks like that will be the death of me.
This is Verity Treacle again with more words of hope and comfort for old ones, loved ones, big ones, small ones, some the size of coconuts. I'm here in my leather-look chair that's as real as these plastic BBC daffodils to extend a little warmth and understanding to those less fortunate than ourselves. And tonight, I'd like to read out this letter from Miss Griselda Cretis of Death on Sea near Lowestoft. Dear Verity, my husband Wilf suffers from all sorts of hideous diseases and ailments. Had to have his head removed surgically last April and has been confined to a small tea chest at Heathrow Airport since puberty. Despite all this, he watches your program every night and hates it. Well, in these troubled times, Griselda, we all of us need something to touch our lives and give us the spiritual strength to carry on through adversity. So, especially for you and Wilf, here is Vince Hill singing I'll Walk Beside You while being put through a mincing machine. I'll walk beside you,
Greetings, it's cereal time. Episode The Two. A story that will twang your deltoids, nether your regions, and curdle your lumpies. It's the story of Bo Diddley of the Legion. Barbara Cartland saw it last weekend and said, "Stow me, Ken, what a belter! Have some royal jelly!" She didn't tell me I wasn't supposed to eat it. I came out in hives. But then I rubbed some royal jelly on them, and they went away. Thus, nature balances itself. But I digress, and that can affect your eyesight. I've just spent the weekend in France with mon old chum, Giscard d'Estaing. Doesn't that name conjure up knicker elastic snapping? Giscard d'Estaing! Ah! Where's that royal jelly? Quick! Oh, thank you, Serie. See you later, Babs. Don't forget your promise. I'll bring the Black & Decker. Tell you what, why don't you all come round to my place and we'll have a jelly party? It's sort of like a Tupperware do, only stickier. And you don't have to burp up the lids. Where was I? Ah, yes, Bo Diddley of the Legion. For those of you who didn't see last week's episode, where were you? I bet you were out at a jelly party with Giscard d'Estaing. But for those of you who missed it, I'd like to read a summary of last week's episode. Diddley. Bo Diddley of the Legion. This is Diddley Manor, home of the Diddleys, the three Diddley brothers, Dudley, Headley and Ridley, who joined the Foreign Legion after a sensational scandal. But what was it? Let's go inside and find out. Oh, Agamemnon, Götterdammerung, nurse! What was in that enema? I'll never play polo again. But then I never played it in the first place. Oh, hello. Visitors. Where was I? Oh, yes, the sensational scandal. I remember I just had my 21st. Can't remember her name at the moment. I do remember it was a house party. Mamma had invited all the houses in the neighborhood. But none of them turned up, so we had to have people instead. I remember the Getty sisters were there. Yes. Ooh. Oh, my face. My face is going all wobbly. Nurse! Nurse!
Nurse, nurse, I said. Make the bed without disturbing the patient.
Not in front of the girls.
Club rules.
Oh, don't be so wet. You're so deadly, Headley. We heard much better ones than that at the convent, didn't we?
Oh, yes. Have you heard the one about the Mother Superior and the turnip?
No. Is that the same as the one about the monk and the cauliflower? I say, everyone, I've had a spiffing idea. Hetty,
Yes, Dudley.
you lie on the table and I'll really show you something.
Oh, is it one of those trick shots?
Yes, but it's nothing to do with snooker.
Oh, you're so cuddly, Dudley.
Yes, I know.
I say, whose shop is it?
I want to go.
Second left down the corridor.
No, I want to go on the table.
Well, we'd rather you went down the corridor.
No, I want to play this game, don't we, girls?
Yes.
Ridley, give me your stick. Now then, what do I do?
Well, the idea is you hit the white ball with that stick, as you call it.
And then what?
And then you try to knock all the balls into the pockets.
Oh, like this?
That was wonderful. Wait a minute. Who were you?
I'm the snooker double for the lady.
Oh.